Alright, it's fine if I sit here, alright? I slip into the next seat.
I slip into Yuri, right?
Next to Yuri's. Yeah.
I told you you slipped into her.
She went Eli Drake mode there. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. Fancy words there. That's absurdity. It's not
calling me
a liar.
An apprehensive.
A fucking apprehensive person, you anti-connoisseur. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone that doesn't fucking work.
Yep.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start at the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. Misery loves company. As if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting.
Yeah.
Yuri is in the corner of my eye. Eye of the tiger. I realize that she is not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sayori seems to... I was just... Yeah, no one said sorry in Bible Black. Do you realize that, by the way?
Yeah, you know, why she's saying sorry so many times? You have to be more sincere, you know?
Everyone was a douche.
Yeah, you know, girls have to be more of a douche, you know, so they, yeah.
I mean, you know, Elton John said it. Sorry seems to be the hardest word, and that was the fact. In fact, the fact in Bible Black. That was a rhyme. Damn. Literature for the win. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. I'm sorry. Predicted. I mean... Silly. Here, it should work, right? I slide my desk. Slide my desk.
You mean you slide your dick?
Until it's up against Yuri's blank. Then hold my book. Cards Against Humanity here. Hold my book more between the two of them. You narrated that before even knowing it. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. That's boobs. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. Like a pastor. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Now, okay. New picture right there.
Oh.
Yuri takes the left arm. Oh, yeah, right. I forgot. They read like from right to left in the Nihon, by the way. Yuri takes the left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger.
And she holds... what is she doing with her other hand, you know?
Comforting herself, I guess. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. It's fucking teamwork. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we are huddled even closer together than before.
Oh.
It's actually kind of distracting me and my device. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, or boobs, and she's in the corner of my vision. Double vision. Are you ready?
Ready?
To turn the page, you silly goose.
Of course. What did you think about it?
I think, by the way, since, you know, it's both of the voices that I do, I think you can take over the Giant for now, since it's a community effort, you know?
Okay, I can do C Giant.
Yeah, we can flirt a little bit here.
Oh, that's... Don't say it like that, man.
Ah,
sorry.
Seems to be.
think I got a bit distracted for a second.
Know what I mean? I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. It's okay.
Again with the moans, you know?
You're not used to reading, right? Or from left to right.
It's your first time reading, right?
I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer if you're a little bit slow. It's probably the least I can do.
You are a retard, you know? I can wait.
Since you've been so patient with me. What?
Yeah.
Patient with her? What?
Thanks.
I don't get it. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks if I'm ready to turn the pages. Instead, I just assume that she finishes... my god. I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. Fancy words. We continue the first chapter in Silentium. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange.
Fluids.
My thumb... now it's getting sexual. My thumb gently letting go of the page. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna do ASMR with that. My thumb gently letting go of the page.
No.
Letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb.
Hey, Yuri.
Did you like that ASMR experience?
Yeah.
Just imagine we whispered that into her ear.
This might be a silly thought, but...
That ASMR thing, you know?
Yeah. The main characters kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
You think so?
But that's what I told you, you know, she was foreshadowing her own story.
How does she?
Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways.
Blunt? Smoke weed every day.
Yeah, but I was thinking, you know, it sounded very like, I imagined you with a top hat and a monocle saying that I smoke weed every day, you know.
And then not in agreement.
Yeah. Okay, but I'm going to do, by the way, Sea Giant. Since Sea Giant, you know, sometimes you are going to be Sea Giant, and sometimes I'm going to be Sea Giant. When I'm Sea Giant, I'm going to do some sort of Solid Snake voice, you know, like...
Oh,
but she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does.
So I do liquid then?
I don't know, you do it the way you want. Yeah, it could be nice, you know, you do liquid and I do...
Like
Snake.
Like this,
we try, more like...
like this one. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong, brother.
Yeah, something like that. It's not like I can see into your head or anything.
What's in your head? But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Liquid. you remain silent for a moment. But the giant. That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Maybe. Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that.
And the drama begins.
Drama alert.
Wait. Yep.
Let's get right into the news. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything.
Sorry, Ed. I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing.
Ellipsis.
You know, we should actually do that in real life. You know, when there's an uncomfortable silence in an elevator or any other situation, you just say ellipsis. And everyone looks at you like you're mad, and you look at them and you're not. In case I'm more meant that it's kind of cute.
What a nice save. What are you saying all of a sudden? Ellipsis. I mean, ellipsis.
Yeah, ellipsis.
Okay.
Coitus interruptus.
Ellipsis. I think it's about time we shared this bone with each other. Ah, there we go.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Well, I have no time for way too long. Not have, sorry. Oh, it's an exhale. Yuri exhales, barred from finishing her thought.
Mm.
So, right, Yuri? You look kinda down? You're done with that? I'm sorry if you haven't
Did
been...
it just cock block you?
Kinda. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. Can I? Yeah, you know, no one in my former class shares this story, so I can actually, you know, cockblock story from the giant right here. Legit, no shit. So, you know about this, like the Thai girl that was in my class, right? So,
yeah, I know.
What I did one day was, I walked over to her, and, you know, to get closer, touching shoulders, all that nonsense. And I was actually like, you know, can you, like, teach me some Thai vocabularies, right? I was sitting next to her, and then this dumb fucking girl like was like, oh yeah, that seems interesting, and fucking joins us, and I was like, you fucking biscuit.
Blood. But she was actually just doing God's work, avoiding you from doing unholy things. Huh?
Like getting smarter, probably.
By the way, I have to confess that when you said now, you know, you remember that Thai girl that I actually understood. You remember that Thai girl that was in my class? What? Thai girl in your class?
Whatever. It's not. It's fine. You releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb, which is a kind of a interesting experience. That's you.
All right. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. So I go on with it, or we alternate, you know?
Or would you prefer I only read it with you, my brother? How do you make it in Irish? I don't know. I ellipsis guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. That was a solid snake moment, definitely.
That is actually very typical of a snake, isn't it? Like,
yeah, like repeating things and
Yeah. In that case, I read a little more tonight. But I just said that right away, right before you. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know?
That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time.
Alright.
It makes me question, is that club like every day? Well, I guess you know, we had to do the poem overnight. So I guess it might be. It's scary staying in school longer, even though you don't really have to. I stand up.
Who doesn't love to stay longer in school?
I stand up because it's real Slim Shady. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and then slip it back into my bag. Why don't you just cut off like a piece of paper and put it in the book?
Yeah.
Boy, wait, do you remember to write a poem last night?
Yes. Yeah. My relaxation ends.
My chin, the relaxation. Chin, the relaxation. Good song by Chins at Openness. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Oh, everyone's ready. Why don't you find someone to share with?
What? So we're not going to share all with each other? Just.
I thought we would.
I can't wait. Count, I mean.
I can wait. Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Oh.
No wrinkled shit.
I actually thought she wrote it like on a leaf.
Yeah.
I was like, well,
yeah,
you know,
actually, yeah. Yeah.
You know, when you make like food, you always say the eye, like in German. If you translate it, would like be the eye also eats, you know? And in this case, you know, the eye also is art. I don't know where I'm going with this. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Pull your dick back into it. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. If we share it with everyone, I'm just gonna foreshadow that Yuri's is gonna be gloom as fuck.
Oh, why? Why would she?
Oh, who should I show my poem to first? Well, I think it would be
Oh.
pretty obvious, right?
Okay, since we have been building up things with her, we have to go with her. Even though it's
Yes.
not what I want. But go ahead.
Yeah, sure. You know, I led us to success in Bible Black,
Sure thing, sure.
so trust me on this.